So I'm not entirely sure what the blue wire and this random cable right here are for, because if you get to this side, there is no blue wire or third cable. Those are every terminal on the USB connection port. So maybe I don't need a new one. I'm not sure. I don't see anything. If it was cut completely off by me sandwiching it, the other side would still be in the cable. So that's what I don't know. I'm gonna kind of mess with this a little bit on the computer to see how I can get this thing to connect, because it's connected to USB from what I know. I could try to take it out of this one and pop it into another one. Oh, hold on, we might be seeing the making of an idiot at work, because that one is a little bit different than these two. If I could get the damn cable in. As soon as I plug it in. What the fuck is that cable box for? Oh, there it is. Alright. Contact your ECU supplier to obtain an unlock code. Enter the unlock code in the ECU controls feature unlock menu to enable ECU. Fortunately, I had contacted my dealer, so I have the code. I'm put that in. So this is what I'm talking about. These ECUs come locked from leak. I'm not mad about this function. It's to prevent theft. So nobody can just take your ECU, plug it in, and then boom, they got it, because you know they are quite expensive. So I'm not mad about it. But yeah, it's plugged in, it's good. Let's see what we got here. So we're supposed to go to ECU controls. There's an unlock menu. ECU unlock. Boom. ECU must be connected to unlock functions. It is connected. It's right here. This is where I'm at with it. I'm trying to adjust the fuel trim. I've configured my throttle. I've configured my intake air temperature, and I've configured the map sensor already. So I'm really just trying to set up fuel. But so you guys remember when I recorded the spark plugs, if you saw the last video, and it has that first ignition where it's like as soon as I put it into the start position, it fires all the spark plugs at the same time. I guess that's just to clear out the cylinders. That is making things happen. Like when it does that, it's making things happen. And I don't know if that's because I previously had brake clean sprayed into the intake and it's just clearing that out, or if it is trying to do something and I'm just messing up this configuration. So I just changed it from the master fuel from 11 to 7. I don't know what that stands for, but the 7 ms, because I've been told that with larger injectors, anything 1000 cc or more, you're going to need a smaller fuel trim. For regular injectors, that's where you need the 8 to 12. Anything bigger is probably going to be under. So let's see what happens with this. You may hear the big pop that I'm talking about, if I can reach the damn thing. Yeah, that. You can hear it trying to do something now. So you can hear it trying to do something now. And that's that big pop that I was talking about. That's that first clearing of the cylinders. So yeah, it's just a matter of me figuring this stuff out, I think. Because I don't think it's really spraying the fuel like I wanted to. But I don't understand none of this stuff. I was hoping that you could just plug this in, get it started, and then take it to the tuner and they figure out this stuff. But, you know, it ain't always that easy. Alright, so here we are again. I just got off the phone with Link Tech Support. Basically just confirming what I already thought. The code that I got from the dealer was wrong. And the reasoning for that is because the serial number for my ECU that I sent them is on the back side of this board. that serial number was incorrect, even though in front of it it says S/N, and it has the number, and that's it, you know, SN serial number. But when I connect the ECU to the laptop and pull up the, you know, thing to unlock it and stuff, it gives me a completely different serial number. So I got to give them that one to get the code to unlock it. As I was on the phone with tech support, they confirmed the ECU is going to disable spark and fuel until you get it unlocked. I have established that my injectors are not pulsing and my ignition is not firing when I'm cranking the engine. So I'm not crazy. I just got to unlock my ECU. And then I should see first start, because that's the only thing that's wrong. Verified that fuel gets to the rail. Verified that spark does happen, because it does shoot a, I guess like a waste spark type of thing. When you first put it in the on position, it fires all 6 cylinders just to get rid of any type of debris that may be in there. And when it does that, I hear big pop because I put brake fluid, or not brake fluid, you know, brake clean in the intake manifold a while ago. And it's kind of just the residual that went into the chambers. So I'm gonna get this unlock code. I'm not gonna be able to do this today because by the time the place opens, I'll be working. I'm gonna get the unlock code. We're gonna try this tomorrow. Fingers crossed we actually hear this thing run. All right, let's try this again now that I have the correct code. It's gonna be a 1 job or 2. That's a lot better. Alright, so I'm back at home, just messing with the software a little bit more, and I think this is the last step to getting the thing run. From that last clip, you can see or hear that it is definitely trying to fire up, but it seems like the timing is off. I played with fuel and I played with ignition a little bit, but mostly what it is this. You have to have the ECU, timing link up with the mechanical timing. So that's pretty much where we're at with it, and this is pretty much just telling you how to set that up. Unfortunately, it is one of those things where I'm going to need a second person because I have to use a timing light to make sure that it's firing at top dead center, or make sure that I'm using a timing light to, you know, program top dead center into the link ECU, and then once I have that, we should be good. And so you need to have somebody that can crank the car while you shine the timing light down there and, you know, pretty much take care of that. So I'm going to wait till the weekend. I have a road trip this weekend. I'm gonna try to see if we can do this early in the morning on Saturday before I leave for that road trip. And then hopefully that gets the thing started so that I can order my drive shaft, get the downpipe fixed, get the wastegate dump tube taken care of, take this thing to get toned, and then we can have a lot of fun.
Hold on, don't do shit. Hey, do shit.
Ready?
Yeah. It's too inconsistent.
What the fuck I'm doing when? I'm like, nah, nigga. I be coming to your shit. Come in the crib. That go your bitch. Smack her in the shit. Out the window. Going to the club. In your window. Bro, oh shit. Alright, hold on. This go, my turbo gonna spoil.
Damn, right. Dog, that shit was trash. Great.
right, go ahead.
Here we go.
Hold on. All right, do it again. Okay, all right, shit, holy fuck.
I saw that. I saw that.
We have finally gotten to the point where we are on the brink of getting this thing started and turning over. Hooray. Problem, downpipe. Downpipe I haven't gotten it taken care of. I haven't even dropped the video for the downpipe yet because it has to be fixed. The downpipe is made, it's good shape-wise. The connector or the V-band clamp that they gave me for this part is too big. They gave me a 3.5 V-band clamp. It's a 3-inch V-band outlet, so you can literally just, you know. That's the problem because as soon as this thing starts moving and cranking and backfiring, this pops off. And now you got flames just blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem that I can't do anything about as of right now. We are still trying to get this thing to the point where it starts and runs so that I can take it to get tuned. We're just gonna have to stomach the fact that this might pop off and flames might just shoot out. That's what the extinguisher is for. So I'm gonna set my camera up. I'm gonna have my friend crank the car. It's gonna shoot, it's gonna backfire, it's gonna do all that stuff as we adjust the fuel trim or as we adjust the timing. So that's pretty much what we're doing. And once it finally turns over, we'll shut it off and I'll take this downpipe to get fixed. I'll sit. Okay, go ahead. Alright, stop.
It was at 15.
15.
Oh, alright.
I don't know if that's the one. All right, it's been probably 2 weeks since the last video, maybe 3. Not 100% sure. I'm gonna be blunt and I'm gonna be honest. This video is not going to have first start of this car. And I mean, at this point, it is what it is. I'm definitely not the happiest about it. So I went to get the downpipe situation fixed because of the fitting not being fully on there. I just decided, all right, I'm gonna take the downpipe, get the proper fitting put on there, come back, put the downpipe on, and then we'll try to do first start. Because as of right now, it's a flamethrower. It's shooting flames out the exhaust, out the turbine of the turbo. And I mean, as you saw in the last couple clips, it's really shooting fire. The ones that popped out of this area was from a gap that was smaller than this because the downpipe wasn't fully connected, since it had the bigger size clamp on it. But majority of the flames did go through the downpipe and out the bottom. Now, they did put the correct flange on here, got the correct clamp. See that this one is a 3-inch instead of a 3.5. It fits on the turbo. But since they have done that, the downpipe no longer fits to the turbo without hitting the frame back there. So this flange or whatever in the process of being welded is off. I can't bolt the downpipe up. We're at the same situation. It's gonna be shooting flames everywhere if I try to start it, and that's just very unsafe. So I had to take this back for the 3rd time to the shop to have it corrected. This time I'm gonna bite the bullet, have it towed, and then they can just do it on the car. For the people that maybe have not been following the channel and have not seen the downpipe video or whatever, before you say, oh, you're supposed to have them do that in the first place, In my downpipe video, which may or may not be posted right now, I made this template. This template was perfect. They made the downpipe perfect. The only thing is, on my template, I had suggested, I said that it was a 3-inch V-band outlet. When they made it exactly like the template, so it fit, everything was fine. But they contacted the supplier for the turbo, and the supplier, I guess, recommended that it should be a 3.5-inch V-band. So that's how I ended up with the bigger V-band than this one. But that downpipe was perfect. It was perfect in fitment wise, it was perfect in length, everything was perfect. I did not need to get this towed to them to have them welded. I had figured out a way to do that without that. If they would have did that and put on the V-band fitting that I recommended, I would never have been in this process. I probably would be getting the car tuned by now. But that's not their fault, it's just a convenience issue. They can't see what's happening on the car, they can only go off my words and the manufacturer's words. And I guess the manufacturer said 3.5 when I said 3. They went with the manufacturer, turned out to be wrong. It is what it is. I brought it back, had the new fitting put on there. They changed it somehow, not voluntarily, probably is just, just coming from being a welder. If you cut this off and put a new flange on there, this is already shorter. So they put the new flange on like I asked, but now it doesn't fit. So like I said, I got to bring it back for the 3rd time. Also, with this being said, outside of this video and the downpipe video, I will not be uploading until this car is starting. So it could be weeks, it could be months, it could be years, it could be decades, but that's pretty much it. Like, I'm not doing any more first start attempt part 5, first start attempt part 7, first start attempt part 10. I'm not doing any more of those. It's 5-10 month wait or however long it takes, and then I got the car started, if I get it started. As you can tell, I'm really getting pissed off on the inconvenience factor, because now I got to pay for towing to get it from here to the shop so you can do the downpipe, pay for the downpipe, and have them do the dump tube now since it's over there. Then pay for towing to get that back here, get it started, pay for towing to get it out to the tuning shop, get it tuned, which is already over $1,000. And then since it's not registered, pay for it to get towed back. Even if I wanted to drive it back, I would have to pay for registration, then pay to get it towed, then pay to get it tuned, and then drive back. And it just makes everything a lot harder. Originally, it was template, they make the downpipe, get it started, tow it to the tuning shop, get it tuned, done. But now I got 18 different steps. So I'm gonna end off this video. All I'm doing today is just preparing the car to get towed. I'm getting all my tools and stuff out of it, all my parts that don't need to be in here out of it, probably straighten up this area a little bit, kind of just cleaning. The only thing that I'm going to be doing probably on the car is addressing the oil leak and the coolant leak that's static on here. The oil leak is one of those fittings, coolant leak is coming from one of these fittings, and that's going to be that. So if this is the second video, like if I post this video after the downpipe, I'll see you guys when it gets started. If this is the video I post before the downpipe video coming next, and then I'll see you guys when I get started. But till then, like, comment, subscribe, follow the build if you want to. Until next time.